This broadcast is a presentation of WCXO Sports. High school basketball is coming up on Max 96.7 and everywhere at WCXO967.com. This broadcast is a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. Dairy King with locations in Breeze and in Trenton. I'm Greg Meyer here from Redbird Arena on the campus of Illinois State University as we are ready for 3A state semifinal action here between the Central Lady Cougars and the Nazareth Academy Roadrunners from up in Chicago. Again, we're here on the campus at Redbird Arena. Lady Cougars making it here with a 29-3 record. They're the number 8 ranked team in the state in 3A. They are 10-0 in the conference. They won 10 in a row entering Nazareth Academy. They are 30-2 on the year. They have won 11 in a row entering this game here this afternoon. We're going to take our first commercial break here on the Spectrum Business pregame. When we come back, we're going to break down this matchup a little bit between the Lady Cougars and the Roadrunners, listening to high school girls basketball and the state semifinal on Max 96.7.
What is one of the first things people notice about you? You guessed it, it's your teeth. Let Dr. Trong, Dr. Erickson, or Dr. Hillsman at Breeze or Trenton Dental Group give you a smile you can be proud of. Since 1995, Breeze and Trenton Dental Group has served the community with a family-friendly setting. Breeze and Trenton Dental Group is also your Invisalign provider. They offer cosmetic treatments to improve your smile, as well as tooth implants. Schedule your appointment today in Breeze at 526-4233 or Trenton at 224-7129.
It's time to get away with Easy End Travel's Big Winter Sale. Find great deals now that'll put a beach within your reach. How about Cancun or Riviera Maya? Maybe Punta Cana or Jamaica? Easy End Travel has tons of options. Call Darlene or Heather and find out. 526-2201. Remember, the internet's for looking, your travel agent's for booking. And it's easy with Easy End Travel in Breeze.
You've got Max 96.7.
Back here at Redbird Arena, welcome you back to the Dairy King broadcast booth as well here on the campus of Illinois State University. State semifinal action, girls 3A basketball here. We're about 7.5 minutes away from your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off. Your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups will be coming up here in a moment just as well. Breaking down this matchup here for you, Greg Meyer from the Redbird Arena. The guy on the stats here this afternoon, my father, Greg. My father's name also Greg is joining me here tonight, or this afternoon and this weekend as well. We break down this matchup here just a little bit between the Roadrunners from LaGrange Park Nazareth Academy. They're 30-2 on the year. They've won 11 in a row entering this game here tonight. This afternoon, head coach Eddie Stritzel is in his second year as the head coach at Nazareth Academy. He is 44-16 overall in his first 2 seasons. Roadrunners getting to the state final appearance for the first time in school history after they beat Chicago Bogan on Monday night, 68-47 in the River Forest Super Sectional on Monday. The Roadrunners score about 61 points per game on the season and giving up about 37 points per game on the year. Annie Stritzel is the team's leading scorer, 24 points per game, 5 rebounds per game. She stands at 5'11". She's a guard for the Roadrunners. Alyssa Gary's at 13 points per game and 9 rebounds. She's a 6'4" senior forward. She'll be in the starting lineup. Those are the top 2 scores. Then it goes down to Marissa Metz at 7 points per game. And then Giovanna Martinucci, who's at 5.3 points per game for the Roadrunners of Nazareth Academy. On the other side of the coin, the Lady Cougars are the number 8 the number 8 team ranked in the final AP poll in 3A. They're 29-3 on the year. They went 10-0 in the Kokia Conference. They've won 10 in a row entering this game here tonight. Head coach Nathan Reeder is in his 13th season. He has compiled a 331-86 overall record at Central Community High School. Lady Cougars are making their 4th state tournament appearance under Reeder after they beat Effingham Monday night 37-31. Central was led in scoring by Olivia Westman and Carson Newkirk. Both had 11 points apiece. Newkirk had a team-high 14 rebounds in that game as well against the Lady Hearts of Effingham. Lady Cougars are scoring about 47 points per game on the year, and they give up about 29 points per game on the season. Lady Cougars top scorer, Faye Meisner, 14 points per game. Carson Newkirk's at 9.4 points per game and a team-high 7 rebounds. And it falls down to Clarice Jansen, Allie Fairman, both at 6 points per game. Jansen has the second in team in rebounding and 6 rebounds a contest, and Wesselman at 5.5 points per game. Those are the starting 5, or the usual starting 5 for the Central Lady Cougars, but those are the 4 girls in the top scoring category there entering this game here this afternoon. Under Nathan Reeder in his previous 3 trips to the state tournament, the Lady Cougars have played in the state title game in all 3 games, all 3 previous stints here. They won the 2007 Class A state championship game, and they got second in 2A in 2012 and 2015. This is their first appearance in the 3A portion of the state playoffs. We're going to take another break here on the Spectrum Business pregame. When we come back, we'll have your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups. Your hometown proud Carlisle IGA opening tip-off will be coming up as well. You're listening to high school girls basketball in the 3A semifinal on Max 96.7.
Working farms are busy all year long, so depend on Jansen Farm Equipment to keep your equipment running strong. With a parts store and service department, Jansen Farm Equipment has a team of professionals that you can count on. Jansen Farm Equipment carries AGCO, New Idea, Gleaner, White, and Massey Ferguson. Jansen Farm Equipment, 18222 State Route 127. Shop online at jansenfarm.com or call 594-2962. For custom parts and accessories and a whole lot more, shop Robertson's Auto Shop in Albers. Do you need tires or custom wheels for cars, trucks, SUVs, and ATVs? How about custom work done right or a quick oil change? Find everything you and your ride needs at Robertson's Auto Shop, your Titan automotive and motorcycle lifts dealer. Call 248-5562 on Route 161 in Albers and at Robertson's Auto Shop on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tim Draghi, a general dentist from Breeze, Illinois, who sedates patients with pills. I treat a lot of patients who have not been to the dentist in 10 to 20 years. Most had a bad experience as a child. Others are embarrassed to go or are concerned the dentist will scold them. We know these feelings are real and believe in listening to your problems and concerns. I will do all of this without putting you down or making you feel guilty. My team and I want to make a difference in the way you feel about dentistry. Please call me, Dr. Tim Draghi, at 526-2020 to schedule an appointment, or look at our website at breezedentalcare.com, where sedation dentistry is an option for you to take care of your teeth without anxiety.
Are you looking for a happy dental home? Dr. Draghi and Dr. Santel are in-network providers with many insurance companies and have what you are looking for. New patients welcome and most emergencies seen immediately. Get back on the right track to good dental health with Breeze Dental Care. Call 526-2020. That's 526-2020.
It's Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer here. Greg Meyer on the stats as well. And we welcome you back to the Dairy King broadcast booth, Redbird Arena, Illinois State University. We are snuggled in here courtside here this afternoon. Let's take a look at your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups for the state final game. We'll start with Nazareth Academy. They will be the home team on the scoreboard here this afternoon. Their lineup will look like this. A 5'6 junior guard, number 10 is Sophia Collada. A 5'6 junior guard, number 11 is Giovanna Martinucci. Then they'll go a 6'2 senior forward, number 25 is Marissa Metz. A 5'11 junior guard, number 33 is Annie Stritzel. And a 6'4 senior forward, number 32 is Alyssa Geary. The LaGrange Park Nazareth Academy Roadrunners are the number 4 team in the state in the 3A poll. They're 30-2 on the year. They have won 11 in a row entering this game here this afternoon. They will be the home team on the scoreboard here in this game against the Lady Cougars. For the Lady Cougars, their starting lineup will look like this afternoon. They will go with A 5'6 senior guard, number 13, is Olivia Wesselman. A 5'5 senior guard, number 14, is Faye Meisner. Then they're going to make a lineup change. A 5'7 senior forward, number 20, is Alexis Klosterman. They'll go a 5'8 senior forward, number 22, Clarice Jansen. And then a 5'10 senior forward, number 23, is Carson Newkirk. Lady Cougars enter with a 29-3 record on the year, 10-0 in the conference. So the number 8 ranked team in 3A poll. They've won 10 in a row entering this game here this afternoon. Head coach of Nazareth Academy is Eddie Stritzel, who is in his second year here at Nazareth Academy. Nathan Reeder is the head coach of the Lady Cougars. He's in his 13th overall season. Reeder's assistant coaches are Kelly Schumacher, Angie Koldbrecker, and Kelsey Carvian. Those are your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineup. So it's Kalana, Martinucci, Metz, Geary, and Stritzel for Nazareth Academy. Lady Cougars are going to go with Wesselman, Meisner, Klosterman, Jansen, Newkirk. We're going to take one more break here on the Spectrum Business pregame. When we come back, we're going to have your hometown proud Carlisle IGA opening tip-off basketball on the other side of this break. State semifinal basketball, that is, on the other side of this break. You're listening to it here on Max 96.7.
You love your home, but over time, you can get a little tired of it. It really doesn't take much, however, to freshen your home's look, especially when you get help from Home Fashions in Carlisle. Update floors with brand names like Shaw, Mohawk, Mannington, and Armstrong. Home Fashions also offers cabinets, countertops, Hunter Douglas window treatments, furniture, and more. Check out more at homefashions-inc.com, turning your space into elegance and grace. Home Fashions in Carlisle.
Looking for a particular piece of jewelry? Maybe something you saw in a magazine. Chances are we have it here at Becker Jewelers. On the chance that we don't, that's no problem. I'll make it for you. Hi, this is A.G. Becker, and using the latest computer-aided design software, I can custom design any piece of jewelry. Wedding rings, engagement rings, all kinds of gemstone rings, earrings, bracelets, pendants, and much, much more. You'll see your design take shape in 3 dimensions, and when it's exactly what you want, we'll create it for you. Becker Jewelers is an expert in the restoration of antique and delicate pieces. If you have older jewelry you no longer wear, let Beckers use the past to create a beautiful, sparkling future heirloom. From custom design to remounting, restoration, and repairs, we have the tools and expertise to make it happen here at Beckers.
Becker Jewelers on Main Street in Breeze, on the Square in Highland, and at BeckerJewelers.com.
Need insurance? Insurance you can really count on? If so, turn to Dan Imming at Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Dan and his staff will provide you with the insurance coverage and service you deserve. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or commercial, your choices aren't limited either. Imming Insurance Agency represents many outstanding companies, so get covered by the best. Call Imming Insurance Agency at 594-4536 or stop by 589 9th Street in Carlisle. Imming Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Clinton County sports.
Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
Tony's Hardware and Rental in Albers has everything a do-it-yourselfer or contractor would need for a project. Along with a full line of hardware, Tony's has an expansive rental department too. Check out the expanded Milwaukee Tool Department, now featuring over 400 square feet of power tools and accessories. While some might say tenuous, it's Tony's Hardware and Rental in Albers. Find them on Facebook and at Tony'sHardware.com. That's TONNIES Hardware.com.
We're moments away from your hometown proud Carlisle IGA tip-off. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 is brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Antone's Concessions Catering and Bakery, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya's Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, the Emeen Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, beckerjewelers.com.
Welcome you back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening, or this afternoon. I keep wanting to say evening. It's afternoon, though, here on the campus of Illinois State University. Greg Meyer here at Illinois State University courtside. We get ready for the 3A state semifinal here between Nazareth Academy and the Central Lady Cougars here tonight. Between these two ball clubs, both ranked in the top 10 in the final AP poll. Central is ranked 8th. Nazareth Academy is ranked 4th. They will come together here to shake hands like they do here to IHSA Sporting Good Sportsmanship. So they'll walk here to the center court, shake hands. We're just moments away here from your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off. Nazareth in their home white uniforms, the light Carolina blue lettering and the dark blue trim around the letters and the numbers. Lady Cougars will be their road purple uniforms, white lettering, black trim around the letters and the numbers. It's Kalana, Martinucci, Metz, Geary, and Stritzel for Nazareth Academy. Lady Cougars have Wesselman, Jansen, Klosterman, Meisner, Newkirk. We get ready here for your hometown proud Carlisle IGA opening tip-off here between these two ball clubs. Lady Cougars will move right or left to right here in the opening half of play. Nazareth will move right to left on your radio dial. 30-2, 29-3. Both these teams top 10. One of these two teams' long winning streak has got to come to an end here this afternoon. The game before ours between Peoria Richwoods, who's the number 2 team in the state in 3A. They're 33-1, and Glenbarn South, who's 29-3. They're the number 5 team in 3A. It was a 38-34 contest. Richwoods over Glenbarn South. So Lady Cougars win. They'll play against Richwoods. If they come up short here this afternoon, they'll play Glenbarn South. 11 o'clock will be the 11 o'clock will be the third place game. 12:45 will be the state title game tomorrow afternoon. Here we go. It's Gary, 6'4", against Carson Newkirk. Newkirk at 5'10". Here we go. 61 points per game, the Roadrunners average. Lady Cougars, the defensive end, give up only 29 points per game entering this game here this afternoon. Your hometown proud Carlisle IGA opening tip-off is taken by Nazareth Academy, and with the basketball is Martinucci. That's Stritzel on the left side of the floor, off the ball screen, drives it against Klosterman, spins her way inside with an up and under move, flips one up and in for 2 for Annie Stritzel. Front court will be Wesselman. Across the Redbird emblem here at ISU. She picks up her dribble, looks for help. Now the ball's up, moves it Klosterman, middle of the floor. Now she'll dribble over to the right wing, guarded by Greery. Klosterman. Now Wesselman, middle of the floor to the right baseline, and lost it out of bounds, and the Lady Cougars turn it over on their opening possession of the game. 7:20 the opening period of play here. Lady Cougars trailing 2-0 to the Roadrunners of Nazareth Academy. Bringing it across the timeline is Martinucci. Martinucci goes left side of the floor with a touch as Metz. That's Stritzel for Greery, right wing. Greery now skips left side of the floor to Kalana. Now Greery at the point. 6'4", picks up her dribble, holds the ball high. Left wing with it is Stritzel. She'll drive it at Klosterman. Forces up a shot attempt, no good, and a reach-in foul on the Lady Cougars. First foul of the game on the Lady Cougars. That one's going to be on, I think, they're going to get on Clarice Jansen, her first. So Stritzel to the free throw line. 71% foul shooter for the year, hits the first of 2. Minute into the opening period here. First quarter action brought to you by Tin Pin Antique Mall. And the second free throw on the way for Stritzel is good. She's got all 4 Nazareth points. And they lead 4-0 on your Honest Water scoreboard as Wesselman will bring it into the front court. Across the timeline, right side. Wesselman dribbles over to the left wing, stops and goes, and now turns and reverse pivots back. Moves it for Meisner, who then had it knocked out of her hands and drives it. Up fake now to Newkirk in the right wing. Newkirk dribbling right corner. Her bounce pass inside to Jansen, thrown away by Stritzel. A turnover. Stritzel into the front court, spinning away from Meisner. Now Stritzel, Martinucci Right side of the floor with it now is Kalana. Inside to the 6'4 Guri. Backs her way down. Dumped down past the Stritzel underneath. Was deflected. Stolen away by Klosterman. Into the front court will be Wesselman. Picks up her dribble. Looks for help. Now skips right side of the floor. And a timeout taken here by Nathan Reeder. 6:13 to play in the opening quarter. Scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. Nazareth Academy 4. Central Lady Cougars nothing. Listening to high school girls basketball. Max 96.7.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to PutkerConstruction.com.
Max 96.7.
Welcome you back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. Scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. Lady Cougars trailing 4-0 here. Early stages. 6:13 to go in the first period of play. Wesselman across the timeline. Crossover dribble, drives it right down the lane, and we got a foul against the Roadrunners. That one's on 10. That's on Sophia Kalana, her first team foul on Nazareth Academy. Meisner trigger the baseline. Throw in. Left wing. Wesselman. Had it knocked out of her hands, but right into the hands of Jansen. Lob pass inside was saved by Klosterman from going out of bounds, and a turnover, and we got a whistle and a travel on Nazareth. That one there on Giovanna Martinucci. So Lady Cougars will possess the basketball with 5:56 to go here. Meisner in the opening quarter will trigger the baseline throw-in. Bouncing it, Jansen back in the left corner for Meisner. She'll drive it into the middle, flips up a tough shot, too strong there. Rebound tipped into the hands of Klosterman, who then lost it off her leg out of bounds, and the ball goes over to the Roadrunners. Lady Cougars' first shot attempt of the afternoon. Now 4 turnovers into the front court. That's Martinucci. Goes it back for Metz, left wing. Streitzel, she off the ball screen, trying to take the three, doesn't take it. Now heads it Greery, middle of the floor, backs her way down against Newkirk. 6'4", up and under move, shot attempt, no good. And Stritzel is over the back, and the ball goes over to the Lady Cougars. Second team foul on Nazareth Academy. That's the first on Stritzel. Meisner will bring it up against Martinucci. 4-0 Lady Cougars trail with 5:25 to go here in the first quarter. Meisner, the ball screen Klosterman. They get the switch. Stritzel on her now. Meisner drives it right around. Stritzel goes to the whole left-handed layup. Try was short, no good. Then Klosterman tips it to Newkirk. Then stops middle of the lane, flips up a shot for 2. Is good for Carson Newkirk. And it's 4-2. Lady Cougars down 2 with 5:08 to go here. Opening quarter. Martinucci into the front court. Turns and goes back for Metz, left wing for Stritzel. Stritzel stops and goes and kick right baseline and a drive for Martinucci against Westman. Flips it one up in the lane. Shot attempt no good, and a foul on Newkirk. That's going to take us to a timeout on the floor here in just a moment. We'll get that official foul. That's actually going to be on Clarice Jansen. And a timeout on the floor. You're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. Nazareth Academy 4, Central Lady Cougars 2. You're listening to the 3A state semifinal on Max 96.7.
Rebuilding a home can be expensive. Many homeowners don't realize that their insurance may not provide them with enough coverage to build the same home in the same location. Country Financial is one of just a few insurance companies that offer insurance that covers the replacement cost of your home, even if that amount is higher than the policy limit. Call Aaron Haig or Paul Lampy in Breeze today at 526-4541 to find out more about homeowners insurance. Nordyke Funeral Home is thinking about your future and offers secure, pre-planned funeral arrangements, relieving the emotional burden for those you love, allowing you to express your own wishes, and assures peace of mind with financial concerns when your family needs it the most. Nordyke Funeral Home has 5 locations in Albers, Aveston, Breeze, New Baden, and now Carlisle. Visit NordikeFuneralHome.com or call 588-3533. Striving to earn your family's confidence and trust, Nordyke Funeral Home with 5 locations.
It's Max 96.7.
Welcome you back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon with 4:53 to play in the opening quarter. Lady Cougars trailing Nazareth Academy 4-2. We have a couple of free throws up and coming here. Most of these teams not used to the TV timeouts that come at the under 5 minutes on the whistle stoppage, so they have to keep their players in their huddles. Now they're back out on the floor, and at the foul line here's going to be Giovanna Martinucci at the line. 2 shots coming up. Martinucci for the year 65%. First one on the way. Good. 5-2 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Nazareth Academy leading. And Martinucci back at the foul line as Allie Fairman checks in for the first time for the Lady Cougars during that stoppage. She misses the second free throw. We got a foul on a line violation, so she'll get another free throw attempt as Newkirk was in the lane early. So another free throw is going to come up. Second one's good for Martinucci. And with the 6'4", Gary standing over Newkirk, she's got to try to pinch in that lane a little sooner. Now Nazareth leading 6-2 after that second free throw goes in. Meisner front court between the legs with a dribble, and then she'll drive it. Flips one up from the left elbow, left it short, no good. Greery with the rebound, and one dribble, and they throw length of the floor on the run out. Wesselman then tipped it, stole it away, throws it for Newkirk, back for Meisner. And with 4:30 to go, Lady Cougars bring it up. Nathan Reeder calls out a play across from us here in the Dairy King broadcast booth. Meisner off the Jansen screen. Meisner now against Greery. Now picks up her dribble. Now Wesselman. Dribbles to the middle of the floor and drives it. Now kicks left corner for Allison Fairman. Fairman dribbles up left wing for Wesselman. Wesselman will move it. Right corner for Newkirk. Newkirk drives it, picks up her dribble after a couple. Now Wesselman top of the key with 3:58 to play in the first. Lady Cougars down 6-2. Honest Water scoreboard here. Now Fairman left side of the floor. Fairman off the ball screen from Wesselman. Fairman drives it inside, and we got to travel. Trying to drive it inside against the taller 6'4" defender, Gary, and turned it over. First sub for Nazareth Academy. That's Layla Rodriguez on. Lady Cougars now in a, looks to be a 2-3 zone. Martinucci into the front court. Right side of the floor with his Rodriguez. Between the legs with a dribble. Dribbles to the middle of the floor. Martinucci on the right side. Now Rodriguez touches it. Stritzel left corner. Drives it. Cut off there. Hits Greery left wing. Out top. Rodriguez moves it to Martinucci. Lob pass inside from Metz to Greery with an up and under move. Left-handed layup is good for 2 for Alyssa Greery. And Nazareth leading 8-2. Meisner into the front court. Between the legs with the dribble. Right side of the floor, Allie Fairman. Fairman drives it, leaves it, left wing, Meisner. Had it knocked away, goes and corrals it with 2:50 to play in the first quarter. Meisner on the dribble. Middle of the floor off a couple of screens. Meisner driving down the lane. Shot attempt blocked by Geary. Meisner tips it into the corner. 3 Newkirk on the way. No good. Rebound taken in by Greery. Now they move it to Martinucci, and she's going to push. They throw it ahead right through the hands of Metz, and a turnover on the Roadrunners. Lady Cougars will get the basketball back. With 2:29 to play. Jansen inbounds for Meisner. Meisner into the front court. Hand off Wesselman. Wesselman stops. Right side. Picks up her dribble, looks for help. Moves it back for Meisner. Meisner drives it down the lane, stops from 4, flips one up and in for 2 for Faye Meisner, and it's 8-4. Lady Cougars trailing by 4 here with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. That's Stritzel on the right wing. Martinucci. Stritzel. Greery back out. Right wing, way downtown 3, Stritzel. Good for 3 for Annie Stritzel. That was a couple of steps behind the college arc. She knocks it down. It's 11-4. Nazareth leading on your Honest Water scoreboard. Meisner to bring it up. Across the timeline. Meisner between the legs with the dribble. Handoff, Fairman. Just traveled again, and Alley a little out of control there. Another turnover for the Lady Cougars. That's their 6th. Klosterman on for Fairman. (11-4), 1:29 to go here in the opening period. Rodriguez inside Greery. They rotate it around. Schritzel's open again. 3 on the way from the left wing. No good. Jansen with a good screen out of Greery, and they move it ahead. Wesselman throws for Meisner with 1:15 to play. The Cougars down 7. Meisner stops, left elbow 2. That one's short. No good. Klosterman with the the offensive rebound. Klosterman stops and kicks right elbow. Jansen, good ball fake and a drive. Right-handed layup, too strong. Rebound. Klosterman. One power dribble up off the window for 2 for Alexis Klosterman. It's 11-6 now. Martinucci pushing for Collada. Back for Rodriguez. Now Collada. Now Greery. She will try a 3. Alyssa Greery knocks down a 3, and a timeout taken on the floor here by Nazareth head coach Eddie Stritzel. You're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. Nazareth 14, Central 6. Listening to high school girls basketball. Max 96.7.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurts, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy. Always fresh, always the best.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Smith, Administrator of Clinton Manor Living Center in New Baden.
And my name is Sarah Gershner, Director of Human Resources.
At Clinton Manor, we provide short and long-term nursing and therapy services in a comfortable, pleasant setting.
We are also committed to adding top talent to our caring and highly skilled nursing team.
For more information about our services or to apply, give us a call at 588-4924 or visit us at ClintonManorLivingCenter.com.
This is Max 96.7.
Welcome you back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon on the campus of Illinois State University. Lady Cougars trailing 14-6 on your Honest Water scoreboard here with 40 seconds to play in the opening period. Meisner has got it, and she'll bring it across. Picked up by Rodriguez in front of half court. Meisner bouncing Newkirk, right elbow. Fakes the handoff. Backs her way in against Metz with an up and under move. Flips one up for 2 for Carson Newkirk. Nice drop out of a timeout by Nathan Reeder. It's 14-8, but they got to get a stop here. 20 seconds to go in the opening frame. Rodriguez, Collada, lob. Greery back in the right corner for Collada. Metz drives it. Rodriguez left side with 11 seconds. Now 10. Arrow in favor of the Lady Cougars. That's a way downtown. 3 on the way. Left short. No good. The ball tipped into the hands of Klosterman. And the rebound by Meisner. She's got 2 seconds with 1. And that's the end of the opening period. You're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard after 1 quarter as the Central Lady Cougars trailing Nazareth Academy 14-8. You're listening to the 3A state semifinal on Max 96.7.
Continuing a fine tradition handed down from Antone Coke in 1877, Antone's Concessions and Catering proudly delivers an experience in food service that's second to none. No matter what the occasion, Antone's Concessions and Catering offers a wide selection of menu items that are guaranteed to please. Call 618-830-1579 to place your order. For more information online, Antone'sConcessionsandCatering.com. Companies are hiring again. That's good news. Bad news, you don't have the skills they're looking for. Kaskaskia College can fix that. KC's welding technology program can set you up with the skills industries are looking for. More good news, classes are available at KC's Trenton Center or Crisp Technology Center. Call Sean Morris at 545-3406. The demand is there, the pay is there. Where are you? Kaskaskia College, your future starts here.
Max 96.7.
Back here at Dairy King broadcast booth, Lady Cougars trailing after 1 quarter of play to Nazareth Academy, 14-8. Lady Cougars, though, getting a little traction on that end of on the offensive end of the floor after turning it over a few times to begin play. More than a few times, actually, more or less. Turned it over quite frequently in the opening period of play, but I think that's part of just the nerves. They're got to settle themselves down. They get the basketball to begin the second quarter of play here. So we get ready for that. 8 minutes up on the big board. They horn them out. We are ready to go. Clarice Jansen, Olivia Westman, Carson Newkirk, Faye Meisner to begin the second period of play, along with Alexis Klosterman as well. Meisner's got the basketball, picked up by Giovanna Martinucci. Meisner between the legs with a dribble, looks back door, nowhere to go. Now she'll cross over dribble and go inside, and Greery blocked it out of bounds. The 6'4" comes over in hell, and Nathan Reeder wants a foul call out of contact as the 6'4" center comes over and rejects that one out of bounds. Meisner took a hard tumble to the floor. It'll stay with the Lady Cougars. Meisner 1 out of 7 to begin play. Meisner looking over the defense, throws it out top for Klosterman, guarded by Stritzel. Now Wesselman left side of the floor. Inside feed to Jansen and 2 hands into the back on Sophia Collada. And good move. Good job by Jansen getting inside. That's going to be the 3rd team foul on the Roadrunners. We're going to have another sub coming on for Nazareth. That's Francesca Metz on for the first time, number 15. She's a 5'11" sophomore forward. Baseline throw in for Faye Meisner with 7:40 to go in the second quarter. Meisner looking over the defense, bounces it into the left corner for Newkirk. Newkirk then shovels it, tried to shove it onto the left wing to Westman. A turnover. Stritzel going the other way. Right-handed layup is good for 2 for Annie Stritzel. 16-8 Nazareth. Meisner with a catch. Stritzel, 9 points of the 16. Averages 24 a game. Meisner between the legs with a dribble off the ball screen at the point. Meisner drives it. Backdoor cutting. Klosterman with a ball fake. Shot attempt then blocked out of the air by Geary. The ball comes down to Stritzel. Stritzel turns and throws it back for Martinucci. Martinucci off the ball screen, left side of the floor. That's Stritzel at the point. Martinucci. Kick. That's a corner 3 on the way for Metz. Too strong there. Newkirk with a rebound. That was Marissa Metz, that is. And Meisner into the front court with 6:45 to play in the first quarter or second quarter. Second quarter action brought to you by Becker Jewelers. Meisner with it right now at the point. Meisner still dribbling, surveying the defense. Meisner dribbles over in a 5-second call against the Lady Cougars. Another turnover. 8. Amanda DeCesar on, a 5'9" sophomore, number 23 for the Roadrunners. Front court, Martinucci. That's Stritzel, right wing. Top of the key with it is Francesca Metz. Pass inside to Greery. Just travel with it, no call. It's a corner 3 on the way for Martinucci. He's good for 3 for Giovanna Martinucci, and it's now 19-8 Nazareth. Meisner into the front court. Between the legs with a dribble. Over to the left wing. Meisner shows and goes and drives it inside and then had it blocked out of the air again. That time might have been Martinucci coming over for the help. Another baseline throw in for Meisner. With 6:02 to play in the first half. Lady Cougars trailing 19-8. Klosterman up top. Ball screen comes. Trying to turn the corner, backs it back out for Wesselman. Wesselman trying to drive it at the taller Greery with a ball fake by Jansen. That's a right elbow, too strong there. No good. Jansen follows it up. Throws it out to Meisner, top of the key. Now Meisner drives it and kick. Right wing 3, Newkirk on the way. That one too strong there, and the rebound taken in by Martinucci. Martinucci into the front court, picked up by Klosterman. Martinucci bouncing middle of the floor, kicked by Klosterman here with 5:31 to go in the first half. Lady Cougars down 19-8. Martinucci, Stritzel touches it for DeCesar. Now they kick Stritzel right corner for Martinucci as they got him in a scramble. Martinucci kicks it to the left corner. She threw it a little too high and a turnover there on Nazareth. She's trying to hit DeCesar in the left corner. Ball goes back over to the Lady Cougars. 19-8 they trail. Honest Water scoreboard, 5:20 to play in the opening half. Meisner will bring it into the front court. Newkirk, top of the key off a couple of screens. Stritzel shows hard on the ball screen, then the pass through the hands of Klosterman, and another Lady Cougar turnover, their ninth. 5:04 to play in the first half. Lady Cougars just a little sped up on the offensive end here, trying to deal with the length of Nazareth Academy. Front court, Martinucci. On the side of the floor for Francesca Metz. That's Greery, left wing. Skip, right wing for Metz. Drives it, picks it up, right baseline, looks for help. Throws it middle of the floor, Stritzel. Euro stepping into the lane, and good for two for Andy Stritzel. 21-8, Lady Cougars. Meisner, front court. Stritzel's got 11 points. Meisner at the point. Left wing, Wesselman. Ball faking and a travel. And we got a timeout here. We're going to be on the floor. Your score on your Honest Water scoreboard. Nazareth 21, Central 8. You're listening to the 3A state semifinal on Max 96.7.
Isaac Auto Body in Carlisle offers quality service for a variety of vehicle-related mishaps. Since 1970, Isaac Auto Body has been there when you need them most. From accident scene recovery to 24/7 towing, give them a call at 594-2435. Isaac Auto Body's skilled collision repair team and auto body painters can make any car look as good as the day it left the dealer's lot. Isaac Auto Body is committed to providing fast, quality service on your vehicle. Find them online at isaacautobody.com.
Seaver Brothers has what you're looking for. Take a spin with Seaver Brothers and drive home in your new or pre-owned Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Dodge truck today. Let Seaver Brothers give you the car buying experience that no other dealership can offer. Seaver Brothers stands behind their products and also has an outstanding service department with qualified technicians to keep your vehicles running strong. Stop by Seaver Brothers, 811 Washington Street in Carlisle, or call 594-2624 for your next Seaver Brothers sales associate.
You found Max 96.7.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth, Greg Meyer here for you from Illinois State University courtside. My father on the stats, Greg, as well, here at Redbird Arena. Lady Cougars trailing 21-8 on your Honest Water scoreboard with 4:26 remaining in the first half of play. And so far, on the offensive end, the Lady Cougars have 10 turnovers, have really struggled to shoot the basketball here in the opening half. And one thing against a team like this, with the team speed and the size that they got, it'll be white basketball coming out of the timeout. So we'll see now. Lady Cougars are getting sped up because of the height and the speed. Rodriguez back on. She's got the basketball for Nazareth. Moves it right wing for Stritzel. Lob, Grury, right elbow. Hands it back for Stritzel. Drives it inside. Flips up a shot. No good. And Stritzel will go to the free throw line. Fouls on Klosterman. That's going to be her first. 13 foul on the Lady Cougars. The opening half as Stritzel hits the first free throw. Stritzel back at the line here. Second one on the way. That one's good as well. It's 23-8. Roadrunners. Meisner into the front court. 4:10 to play. Meisner with a couple of series of crossovers. Trying to drive around Rodriguez. Right corner, Newkirk, who drives it inside with a ball fake, and then her shot was blocked out of the air by Greery. Into the hands of Stritzel. Stritzel pushing it ahead for Rodriguez to the left wing. Rodriguez might have traveled. They move it Stritzel. Now Greery, and she did travel. She hopped into the step and a turnover. Ball back over to the Lady Cougars. It's a 7th turnover on Nazareth. Meisner front court with 3:45 to play here in the opening half, trailing 23-8. Lady Cougars are. Meisner, right wing, top of the key. Wesselman drives it, right wing for Klosterman. Klosterman now dribbles up middle of the floor, now crossover, drives in, then had it knocked out of her hands. It's stolen away there by Layla Rodriguez. Stritzel gets it back from Greery. Stritzel in the front court. Crossover dribble drive right to the hole, and she was fouled on the way in, and the ball did not get above the rim, but Stritzel will be shooting a couple with 3:20 to go. Fouls on Meisner. That's going to be her first 4-teamer on the Lady Cougars. First one on the way. Stritzel is good. 24-8. Fairman back on for the Lady Cougars for Klosterman. Martinucci back on for the Roadrunners. Back at the line, Stritzel. Second free throw, good. 25-8. Inbound for Wesselman. Wesselman crosses over. Ball screen comes from Jansen, middle of the floor. Wesselman driving it, stopping, forcing up a shot, no good. A lot of contact, no call. As Gurry went for the shot block into transition. Metz drives inside. Her shot attempt, no good. Rebound taken in by Jansen. Now Meisner into the front court. Meisner off the ball screen here from Jansen against Greery now. Meisner between the legs with the dribble. Meisner jump stops into the lane, spins, bouncing it back for Jansen. Ball was knocked away, and we're going to have a held ball. Actually, they're going to call a foul. Foul's on Clarice Jansen. Her second. And a timeout on the floor here taken by Nazareth Academy. You're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. Nazareth 25, Central 8. Listening to high school girls basketball, Max 96.7.
Get it printed with Print Crazy. Printing everything you could possibly ever need. Print Crazy for brochures, business cards, and flyers to vehicle wraps for cars, trucks, and boats, and more, a lot more. Print Crazy for shirts and apparel, invitations, signs, doors and floors, and more. So much more. See for yourself at printcrazy.com. That's C-R-A-Z-E-E. Printcrazy.com on Old Highway 50 in Breeze. Call 526-9260.
A Shell expert is underwater to demonstrate the importance of protection. My partner will play your engine, menaced by performance-robbing gunk, then playing the engine gunk, 3 man-eating sharks. Don't worry, folks. His shark cage represents Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines. Release the sharks! All 3 grades of Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines act as a barrier that helps shield and protect critical engine parts. So go ahead, folks. Protect your engine with Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines.
Fill up at your area clean and convenient CC Food Mart locations.
Max 96.7.
Welcome you back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. You're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. Nazareth 25, Central 8. Lady Cougars have yet to score here in the second period of play with 2:43 to go in the second period of play. It's been a struggle on the offensive end as Nathan Rear having exchanging pleasantries with the one official. Out of the timeout. Be Nazareth basketball. Gary inbounding for Martinucci. She'll bring it across. Bouncing Stritzel left side. On the elbow with a fake handoff and a fake pass and a Euro into the lane for 2 for Annie Stritzel. 27-8 now. Meisner into the front court. Ball screen. Meisner, as Abby Horseman checks in for the first time during that stop. Bounce pass inside. Ends up into the hands of Horseman. Their shot was blocked out of the air by Geary. Front court, Stritzel. Spins back for Rodriguez. Martinucci. Martinucci driving it against Fairman. Picks up her dribble on the right block. Now Geary for Stritzel, top of the key. Metz for Rodriguez, left corner. Rodriguez, lob, left elbow. Geary, one dribble. Back, Rodriguez, left wing. 1:45 to go here in the first half. Lady Cougars trailing 27-8. Martinucci spinning against Fairman. Picks up her dribble. Bouncing Geary, left wing. Geary then skips right wing for Metz. She will catch it, fire a 3. Good for 3 for Marissa Metz. And it's 30-8. Nazareth now on your Honest Water scoreboard. Meisner into the front court. It's Rodriguez. Meisner bouncing. Newkirk at the point. Now Wesselman. The ball screen. Backs it out to the right wing. Picks up her dribble. Now Meisner top of the key with 1 minute to go here in the first half. Meisner with a crossover dribble stop. Left elbow try is good for 2 for Faye Meisner. Lady Cougars' first field goal of the second quarter comes with a minute left. They're trailing 30-10. Right wing fire for Rodriguez. No good. Rebound taken in by Newkirk. Meisner into the front court. Ball screen comes from Horseman. Meisner. Right wing Wesselman will catch it, fire three. That one's short. No good. Rebound into the hands of Geary. She'll turn and bounce it back for Martinucci here in the hold to the final one, with 20 seconds to play in the first half. Rodriguez for Geary. Swing left wing, Stritzel with 9 seconds. Stritzel drives inside. A shot attempt no good. And on that one, they just spread everybody out. Stritzel drove it from the left baseline in, and she missed a layup, but she'll go to the free throw line here with 6 seconds to play. Meisner picks up her second foul. 6-teamer on the Lady Cougars. 2 shots for Stritzel. First one on the way is good. Stritzel 7 for 7 at the foul line here this afternoon. She's back at it here with 6 seconds to go. 31-10. We got another sub checking in. It's Amanda DeCesar or Nazareth. Second one on the way for Stritzel is no good. Fairman clears the glass. Fairman throws it. Meisner from half court is going to be well short. And you're scoring your honest water scoreboard at the end of 1 half of play. It's LaGrange Park, Nazareth Academy 31, the Central Lady Cougars 10. We'll take a break. We'll have the first half stats for you. Listening to high school girls basketball here on Max 96.7.
Sound familiar? A flat tire in the middle of nowhere? Car keys locked in the car? Or a battery that needs a jump start? You're stranded on the side of the road and need emergency roadside assistance to get your car moving. Call Benoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton about roadside rescue coverage from Beacon Insurance that's available to everyone who has a personal auto policy with Beacon Insurance. Roadside rescue will save your day with 24/7 roadside assistance at no extra cost to you if you have comprehensive coverage. Call Benoff Insurance, your Beacon Insurance agency, today at 526-4888.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with the Klosterman agency handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies can earn you discounts and actually help you get ahead. Call or email me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, and get to a better state with State Farm.
Reekman Brothers Farm Equipment has locations in Oakville, Centralia, and Breeze. Reekman Brothers sells the finest John Deere tractors, plus lawn and garden equipment and accessories. Reekman Brothers has been a part of the farming industry for over 83 years. Call Reekman Brothers for farm machinery and farmland auction services. 243-6186. Reekman Brothers, your John Deere dealer.
Southern Bus and Mobility is your Braunability dealer in Breeze. Braunability features the broadest lineup of wheelchair-accessible vehicles with more brands, entry types, features, and price points than any other manufacturer in the industry. See for yourself at Southern Bus and Mobility why a new or certified pre-owned wheelchair-accessible Braunability vehicle is the only way to go. Call 526-4131 or stop by just east of Breeze on Old Route 50.
Is the all-new Chevy Silverado the right truck for you? Hi, Colby Voss at K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle. The all-new Chevy Silverado has the comfort and conveniences you expect from a Chevy, plus the performance and handling you need. We have several new trucks to choose from, and if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Stop by K&J Chevrolet and drive a Silverado and see for yourself what a tremendous value we offer and what the hype is all about. K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle, just west of town on Old Route 50. Chevrolet, find new roads.
When you put money in our bank, you started a chain reaction. We made an auto loan. A local car dealer sold a car. A car salesman got a commission. His wife bought groceries. The checker at the supermarket got a paycheck. You made that happen. Thanks. The First National Bank in Carlisle. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at 1nbcarlisle.com.
It's Max 96.7.
Welcome you back into the Dairy King broadcast booth here, the Spectrum Business halftime. Here we got Lady Cougars trailing 31-10 at the half to Nazareth Academy. Here they were trailing 14-8 after one quarter. The Lady Cougars only scored 2 points in the second period of play, and that came with a minute to go on a Faye Meisner jumper. Take a look here at the first half stats in this one. For the Lady Cougars, they're 5 of 20 from 2-point field goal range. That's good for 25%. They're 0 of 2 from 3 for no percentage. 5 of 22 overall from the field for 23%. They're 0 of 0. They did not attempt a free throw in the first half. They had 10 rebounds, 12 turnovers for the Lady Cougars through one half of play. Nazareth Academy, on the other hand, are 5 of 12 from 2-point field goal range. That's good for 42%. They're 4 of 8 from 3 for 50%. 9 of 20 overall from the field for 45%. 9 of 10 at the foul line for 90% with 8 rebounds and 6 turnovers for Nazareth here at the break. Take a look here at the box score breakdown in this one through one half of play. Nazareth Academy led in scoring by Annie Stretzel at the half. She has 18 points. Stretzel's hit 5 of her 9 field goal tries, 1 of 2 from 3, and then she's also hit 7 of 8 at the foul line for 18 points. Then you go down to Giovanna Martinucci, along with Alyssa Gary, each have 5 points apiece. Martinucci, 1 of 2 from the field, 1 for 1 from behind the three-point line, 2 of 2 at the foul line for her 5 points. Gary is 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from 2-point range, 1 of 1 from 3. She has 4 rebounds, a team high at the break, and then 3 points from Marissa Metz. She had a 3-pointer late in the second quarter of play. Lady Cougars are led in scoring by Faye Meisner and Carson Newkirk at the half. Meisner's just 2 for 10 from the field, 0 of 1 from behind the arc for her 4 points. Then you got Carson Newkirk, who's 2 for 5 from the field for her 4 points. Newkirk has 3 rebounds, along with Clarice Jansen, both of those team highs at the half. And then the only other 2-point field goal came from Alexis Klostrom, and she's 1 of 2 at the foul line here. Or she's 1 of 2 from the field, is Klostrom, for her 2 points. So right there, the difference in the game. Lady Cougars struggling to score, and really what happened was I think they're a little overwhelmed with the size through one half of play and how fast LaGrange Park, or how fast Nazareth Academy's guard play is, and how well the 6'4" center, how well the 6'4" center moves her feet, as she's been switching on Meisner a lot, and she moves her feet well. And it's very surprising to see at that level that how well she moves her feet through one half of play. And I mean, their team speed's really good. Lady Cougars got to make some adjustments here in the second half to try. One thing they're going to have to do is knock down some shots. That's the big thing that they'll have to do, is try to make some shots in this game, or in the second half as well here, as we are getting some IBCA Coaches Association All-State teams passed out to us here at the desk as well. But scoring your Honest Water scoreboard here, we'll take a break. Lady Cougars trailing 31-10 at the half. You're listening to high school girls basketball, Max 96.7.
Get unhungry for only $5 at your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's. Dig in to the $5 All-Star Meal with 4 different meals to choose from, like the Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger and Onion Rings with natural cut fries, a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie, and a 20-ounce drink. Pick a $5 All-Star Meal today from your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's, plus the entire Red Burrito menu. Get unhungry at your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's.
Reverman Chiropractic in Breeze would like to say thank you to our patients, staff, and local healthcare professionals for their continued support and cooperation as we celebrate 10 years in business. At Reverman Chiropractic, our focus is to work with you, the patient, and your other healthcare providers to deliver the best and most effective care possible. Please take advantage of our evening and weekend hours and call 526-4700 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Craig Reverman or Dr. Travis Isaac.
Hi, this is Dr. Matt Palm at MedPlus Physical Medicine in Carlisle. Are you tired of packing on the pounds? Want to feel younger and have more energy? Want to get back into smaller clothes? If so, then it's time to take advantage of our safe, effective, and affordable weight loss program. With an individualized plan based around an appetite suppressant, a metabolism booster, and diet and exercise counseling from physicians with backgrounds in nutrition, let us get you on the path to a healthier lifestyle. Call MedPlus at 594-3671 to set up your free consultation and to get you on track to a healthier you.
Good times are waiting at Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery, just north of Carlisle on Route 127. There's no better place to see live music than the Brett's Outdoor Stage, hosting bands every weekend. The kitchen at Brett's opens at 3 on Monday and Tuesday. They open for lunch at 11 Wednesday through Friday, and they have breakfast Saturday and Sunday starting at 8, with dinner available daily. Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery is a great spot for a meeting, a party, a get-together, or just to grab a bite to eat. Call 594-8830 or go to wildlifelodgeandwinery.com.
Which hospital continues to rank among the best in patient satisfaction, care, and safety? We don't want to brag, so check it out for yourself. Compare the scores of HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze. And while you're online, visit our website at stjoebreeze.com to stay up on all the screenings and events we offer to benefit our community. Or like us on Facebook. Working to continue our legacy of caring, we are HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze.
When wearing contacts, you shouldn't even be able to feel them. If they're uncomfortable or feeling dry, come see us at Lebanon Optometric Center or Breeze Family Vision Center. We'll find the right contacts for you, whether it's multifocal, astigmatism, daily disposables, or hybrid lenses. Don't suffer through contacts that are just fine. We have all the major brands to choose from, and with locations in Breeze and Lebanon, if you damage or tear your contacts, we can replace them right away. Start seeing clearer today with a little help from Breeze Family Vision Center or Lebanon Optometric Center.
This broadcast is a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. WCXO Sports since 1999. The sports voice of the Carlisle Indians, the Central Cougars, the Modern Day Knights, the Westland Warriors, and now the Christ Our Rock Silver Stallions.
Welcome you back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Here we're about a minute and a half away from second half action. Lady Cougars trailing 31-10 at the break, and just got a Illinois Basketball Coaches Association All-State teams handed out for 3A, 4A. Congratulations, Faye Meisner. She's third team on the IBCA All-State. Couple of girls playing here in 3A that are on the nominations list. Annie Stritzel in our game as well. She plays for Nazareth Academy. And then a couple girls from Peoria Richwoods as well. And then Alyssa Gary, the 6'4 center, is also, she made the fourth team. And then they got a girl from Glenbard South as well on the IBCA All-State team. So a couple of All-Staters playing here this afternoon. Don't forget tonight, tune in to Moose Lloyd as well with Rip Knottmeyer. Big game and boys action tonight. Sectional championship game between Pinckneyville and Westland coming up as well. That'll be later on this evening. Moose Lloyd and those guys will anchor coverage from that tonight. That game's scheduled to start around 7 o'clock tonight. We'll have that game for you. We'll have the game for you tomorrow afternoon as well between whoever the Lady Cougars will play. It'll either be Glenbard South in the third place game or it'll be the Peoria Richwoods girls in the championship game. So we get ready here for second half action. Both teams going over their final instruction here before they come out. We get ready for second half action. Peoria Richwoods did beat Glenbard South the game before. Ours 38-34 was the final score of that game. So get ready here for second half action. 8 minutes up on the big board now, just waiting for them to let them come out of the huddles. Lady Cougars trailing 31-10 here at the break as well. Stritzel's had the hot hand for Nazareth Academy, 18 first half points. It's a girl who's scoring 24 points per game on the season. Nazareth on an 11-game winning streak. Lady Cougars on a 10-game winning streak up to this point here in the first half. We get ready here for the second half action. Lady Cougars will begin with the basketball in the second half. Klosterman, Meisner, Newkirk, Jansen, Wesselman. For the Lady Cougars, Stritzel's out there with Collada, Martinucci, Geary, and Metz. Inbound backcourt for Meisner. Meisner for Newkirk. Left wing, Klosterman. Meisner now at the point. Right corner for Newkirk. The ball fake and a drive. Had it stripped. And ball loose. And Wesselman comes up with a loose ball, then drives it at Greery inside, and a foul on Greery, a blocking foul. And Wesselman had her shot rejected. She'll go to the free throw line. And that's the first foul on Greery. First foul on either team of the opening half of play, or second half of play. Check that. Wesselman to the free throw line. First one on the way. Good. Wesselman for the season, 79% at the foul line. Second one on the way for Wesselman is good. 31-12. And Martinucci will bring it into the front court. Right wing. Collada for Metz. Stritzel, middle of the lane. Greery, one dribble. Left-handed jump hook, missed it. And rebound comes down to Newkirk. And into the front court, Meisner gets direction from Nathan Reeder. Meisner bouncing Newkirk. Left wing, that's Klosterman. Klosterman now goes for a dribble over to the right side of the floor. Looks for help. Picks up her dribble. Now Wesselman with a catch. Wesselman and then backs her way in. Stritzel's going to pick up a blocking foul. That's the second on her. Second team foul on the Roadrunners of Nazareth Academy here in the second half. Minute into the third quarter here. Third quarter action brought to you by V&H Recreation. And a sideline throw-in for Faye Meisner. Klosterman for Wesselman now. Meisner with a catch on the right wing. Meisner between the legs with the dribble. Right wing, Jansen with the ball fake. Dribbles over to the right wing. Looks over the defense against the taller Geary. Now Jansen drives inside. Stops and pops from 4. Too strong there. Rebound into the hands of Klosterman. Klosterman then leans inside, and she called for a shuffle of the puppies and a travel. Lady Cougars turn it over. It's been a struggle on the offensive end for the Lady Cougars, to say the least here. They're trailing 31-12 with 6:33 to go. Right wing, that's Collada for Geary. Now back for Collada, right wing. Now Geary at the right elbow, dribbles it back out. Looks over the defense. Picks up her dribble. Left side of the floor, Martinucci. Metz on the left baseline and drives it and kicks for Collada. Right wing three for Geary. Good. For Alyssa Geary. 34-12, Lady Cougars trailing. Meisner into the front court. Meisner's going to use the Jansen ball screen. Turn the corner. Initiates contact on the swing through. Shot attempt, no good. There was a lot of contact, no call. Then Jansen had it knocked out of her hands by Stritzel. They turn for Martinucci. He throws a baseball-like pass to Metz. One power dribble. Layup try, no good. And a foul on Klosterman. Foul's on Klosterman. That's going to be her second foul. That's at the foul line. First one short, no good. Second one for Metz, no good. And rebound taken in by Newkirk. Meisner pushing into the front court to the left wing. Meisner had it knocked away. Gets it back, though, on the left wing. Meisner now between the legs with the dribble off the Jansen ball screen. Driving it right around. Greer right into layup try. No good. And another foul on the 6'4 center forward with 5:35 to play in the third. That'll be her second. Meisner attacking the rim, and she'll go to the free throw line here once again. Cougars trailing by 22 points. Meisner to the line. First one on the way, good. For Faye Meisner, 34-13. Second one for Faye Meisner on the way. Good. 34-14. Martinucci into the front court. For Metz, left side, Stritzel. Off the screen, we'll try a three. Good for three for Annie Stritzel. It's 37-14. Meisner into the front court. Series of crossovers using the Jansen screen. Meisner trying to turn the corner against Metz. Flips it up off the window for two for Faye Meisner, 37-16. The Cougars trailing Honest Water scoreboard with 5 minutes to go in the third. Next stoppage in play. Have a timeout. Metz for Gary. Stritzel, middle of the lane, backs her way in against Westman. Bouncing left wing, that's a three on the way for Metz. No good. Good screen out by Wesselman. Ball tipped. I bag it for Meisner. Meisner into the front court. It's Martinucci. Meisner turning the corner. Trapped in the corner, a turnover, and then the ball still loose on the floor. Metz goes diving, then throws it ahead for Stritzel. And Gary's going to lay it in for two. And Nathan Reeder asking for a two hands on the dribbler. Meisner was getting impeded with the dribble on the freedom of movement. They didn't call it. It's 39-16. Lady Cougars trailing. Meisner for Wesselman, right side of the floor. Meisner, or check that, Westman hits a backdoor cutting. Clarice Jansen then tries to throw it, and it redirected off of Jansen, and it goes over to Nazareth Academy, and you're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard as we come to a timeout. Nazareth 39, Central 16. You'll see high school girls basketball in the 3A semifinal on Max 96.7.
Want easy online banking and bill paying with an ATM and debit card that allows you to set personal spending limits? Then Tempo Bank's the place for you. Tempo Bank makes it easy for today's consumers to spend more time with your families and less time balancing your accounts and paying bills. Tempo Bank has 2 locations to better serve you. Call 526-7256 in Breeze or 224-9228 in Trenton. They'll be glad to help you. Tempo Bank is your answer to easy, hassle-free banking.
At Country Financial, we're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. We're part of your community and help support the programs that make our neighborhoods thrive. We take the time to get to know our customers. We know that every situation is unique, and our goal is to understand yours so we can help you be confident about your financial security and your future. Call your local Country Financial rep, Keith Wilkin, at 526-1179 or Teresa Richards at 526-1100 today.
You've got Max 96.7.
Welcome you back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer here on the campus of Illinois State University. Lady Cougars trailing 39-16 on your Honest Water scoreboard with 3:52 to play here in the third quarter. Midst of a TV timeout. Now we are be back out on the floor here in just a moment. Nathan Reeder, final instructions. Both teams going over here outside of this timeout. 39-16, Lady Cougars trailing Honest Water scoreboard. On the offensive end, it's been a tough go-around for sure. And then on the defensive side, a lot of things not going right for the Lady Cougars on this end, mainly because Nazareth's shooting the basketball at a high level. Metz inbounding it for Martinucci. She'll bring it across. Picked up just in front of half court by, and we got a whistle and a foul on Westman, who poked it away from Stritzel. That's Wesselman's second foul. Lob pass to Stritzel, left-handed layup try. She missed it. Rebound taken in by Westman. They throw it ahead to Meisner. Meisner with 3:30 to go in the front court, right wing with it. Ball screen comes. Double team there. Klosterman with a ball fake. Driving it to the middle. Bouncing left baseline. Newkirk with a head fake and a drive and a cut by Meisner and a kick right wing. Jansen drives it and backs it back out. Hits a cutting. Meisner, we got a reach-in foul there on Collada. Collada just picks up her third, and she'll have to sit. Lila Rodriguez on. Bounce pass in. Newkirk. Shot attempt from short. No good. Rebound tipped around. Still tipped into the hands of Klosterman, who just got hit in the face. And the shot attempt there, no good. And then Metz was fouled, and she got hit in the face. Jansen just picked up her third for the Lady Cougars. Marducci with it. Front court with 3 minutes to play. Lady Cougars trailing 39-16. Stritzel right wing with a ball fake. Throws for Gary, now right wing. Gary hits a backdoor cutting. Stritzel right-handed layup is in for two for Annie Stritzel. And a foul on the inbound ensuing of Martinucci. (41-16). Newkirk to inbound. Meisner. Against Rodriguez in the front court with 2:38 to go. 41-16, Lady Cougars trailing. Meisner. Crossover dribble, driving it inside, and Faye was fouled. She'll go to the free throw line on the way up. Martinucci picks up her second 16 foul on Nazareth in the second half. Lady Cougars only with 3 team fouls, and Meisner at the foul line. First one on the way for Faye is good. 41-17. Second Meisner free throw here on the way. No good. Rebound tipped. Last touchdown by Horseman. Gary inbounds for Martinucci. Martinucci to bring it across. Upside of the floor, that's Metz. Rodriguez. Gary right wing. Her pass deflected, thrown away by Allie Fairman. Westman is pushing into the front. Euro stepping into the lane, right-handed layup, no good. Ball tipped. And Wesselman didn't reestablish, and the ball goes over to the Roadrunners of Nazareth Academy. Westman was out of bounds, and she caught it, trying to get back inbounds on the rebound, and ball back over to Nazareth here. 41-17, Lady Cougars trailing with 2 minutes to play in the third. Front court, Martinucci. Stritzel, Metz. Gary, left elbow, backs her way in against Newkirk. Layup is good for two for Alyssa Gary. 43-17, Meisner with 1:38 to go in the third quarter. Meisner gets Rodriguez driving, and a foul on Rodriguez on the hand check. 17 foul on the Roadrunners of the second half of play, so it'll be free throws the rest of the way for the Lady Cougars. (15), that's Francesca Metz back on for Marissa Metz. Meisner to the line. First one on the way front end, too strong. Newkirk had it tipped away from her by Gary, and the ball now over to Martinucci. Martinucci in the front court for Nazareth. Gary, left wing Stritzel. 1:20 to go in the third. Stritzel spinning against Westman, throws it out top Gary. The ball fake. Gary drives it down the lane, left-handed layup, drive, missed, no good. Newkirk with a defensive rebound, and Meisner pushing. Meisner then had it poked away, and then had it poked away again, and the ball goes over to Nazareth. Nathan Reeder just employing his team to play hard here. Continuing his high intensity as they move Martinucci and bring it across. Against Allie Fairman. Stritzel with 53 seconds. Rodriguez, Gary right corner. That's Metz, and she just traveled right here in front of us. Metz against Horseman. Stritzel left wing. Stritzel with a head fake and go, and they find Geary on the right wing with a ball fake, and Geary drives it and runs over Wesselman, and a blocking foul on Olivia Wesselman. Wesselman, that's a 14 foul on the Lady Cougars. That's the second Wesselman foul. At the line, Geary, first one on the way, no good, too strong. On Amanda DeCesar, number 23 for Nazareth back on. Second Geary free throw at the line, on the way, good. 44-17, Lady Cougars trailing here on your Honest Water scoreboard with 30 seconds to go. Meisner into the front court. Using the ball screen, driving it. Meisner going right to the hole, right into layup, blocked by Geary out of bounds. And it'll stay on the far end with the Lady Cougars. Meisner to trigger the baseline throw with 23 seconds to go. Bouncing, Horseman, ball fake, shot attempt, too strong by Horseman. Newkirk with a defensive rebound, then Geary blocks that one out of the air. Ball ends up in the hands of Newkirk, then she threw it right through the hands of Fairman, and a turnover with 14 seconds to go. Stritzel to bring it up. Stritzel, crossover dribble. Spinning into the lane, double team comes and lost it out of bounds, and the ball goes over to the Lady Cougars. With 3 seconds to play here in the third period. Horseman to trigger the sideline. Wesselman, Newkirk from half court. That one's going to be short, no good, and you're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard after 3 quarters is Nazareth Academy 44, Central Lady Cougars 17. Take a break. We'll have fourth quarter action for you. Listening to high school girls basketball, Max 96.7.
For custom parts and accessories and a whole lot more, shop Robertson's Auto Shop in Albers. Do you need tires or custom wheels for cars, trucks, SUVs, and ATVs? How about custom work done right or a quick oil change? Find everything you and your ride needs at Robertson's Auto Shop, your Titan automotive and motorcycle lifts dealer. Call 248-5562 on Route 161 in Albers and at Robertson's Auto Shop on Facebook.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurts, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy, always fresh, always the best.
Max 96.7.
Welcome you back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here on the campus of Illinois State University. Scoring your Honest Water scoreboard through 3 quarters of play is Nazareth Academy 44, Central Lady Cougars 17. 8 minutes up on the big board here. So you're ready for the fourth quarter to begin. Lady Cougars just got to keep playing hard here for 8 more minutes of this game. Looking like they're going to play tomorrow at 11 a.m. against Glenbard South. The third place game here. But it's been a struggle on the offensive end. They turned the ball over now a total of 17 times for the basketball game. It's just been a tough stretch offensively. They struggled to come out on the floor shooting it early in the game. I think that's one thing at these state tournaments you really got to do is you got to come out, shoot the ball well early in the game to really get your legs into it. And the Lady Cougars who just shot 23% in the first half. I think that's right there the difference. They were outscored in the second quarter 17-2. Geary right wing for Rodriguez, who's got it. Rodriguez, Stritzel. Owen DeCesar. Martinucci to begin. Or check that, Metz and Martinucci to begin the fourth quarter. Metz against Wesselman, drives it inside, and an offensive foul on Stritzel. Meisner takes the hit. Ball goes back over to Lady Cougars. Stritzel picks up her third. Marissa Metz back on. Lady Cougars start the fourth quarter with Allie Fairman, Carson Newkirk, Olivia Wesselman, Clarice Jansen, and Meisner, who has the basketball right now. Meisner, series a couple of crossovers, left wing with it. Crossovering against Rodriguez, stops, flips one up from 4. That one short. No good. Metz for Geary on the run out to Stritzel. Right-handed layup is good for 2, plus a foul, and Fairman with a hard foul, and Stritzel will go to the free throw line. Stritzel with 25 points, above her average at the line. Fairman picks up her first foul, 15 foul on the Lady Cougars of the second half of play. Free throw on the way for Stritzel, plus 1 is good. 47-17. Meisner into the front court for the Lady Cougars. Left wing against Rodriguez. Meisner drives it to the middle. Left corner, Fairman drives the left baseline. Bounce pass into the right corner for Westman. Goes out of bounds, and the Lady Cougars with another turnover. Kalata's going to come back on for Nazareth. Here with 7:02 to play in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter action brought to you by John Rowe Studios here. Bring it up, Martinucci. For Kalata, for Metz, for Stritzel. Geary, left elbow. Backs her way in. Geary with a up and under series of moves. Kalata, right wing, Metz. Lob, right block. Geary drives her way inside. Left-handed jump hook is off the window and good for 2 for Alyssa Geary. 49-17. Nazareth leading the Lady Cougars. Meisner front court. Driving it down the lane. Right into layup try. No good by Meisner. Metz with the rebound, and Jansen and Metz go to the floor, and Jansen's going to be called for a hold. A lot of frustration on the Lady Cougars' faces here, and Kolschman's going to come back on for Jansen. Martinucci to bring it up. 49-17 with 6:20 to play in the fourth quarter. Lady Cougars trailing. Geary left side. That's Kalata against Fairman. Kalata picks up her dribble. Martinucci crossover dribble against Meisner. Drives it on the off-arm kick. Left wing Geary with the ball fake and a drive into the lane. Throws it right corner for Metz. Right wing 3 teed up for Stritzel. Good for 3 for Annie Stritzel. It's 52-17 with 6 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Stritzel now at 29 points. Meisner into the front court. Right wing for Fairman. Drives it, kick, left wing, 3, Newkirk. Too strong, rebound, tipped around into the hands of Martinucci. Martinucci then tried to throw it for Stritzel and a turnover. Kolschman inbounding for Meisner with 5:30 to go, and that was a Nazareth turnover, and Meisner into the front court. Meisner with a crossover series of dribbles, right wing. Drives it at Martinucci, flips one up, foul line 2, no good there. Ball tipped by Martinucci. Stritzel throws it ahead for Geary, then bounces it for Metz. Right-handed layup is good for 2 for Marissa Metz. 54-17, Lady Cougars trailing on your Honest Water scoreboard. Meisner in the front court. Meisner. Right wing. Martinucci drives it inside, flips one up. Shot attempt no good for Faye, but she was fouled on the way in, and she'll go to the free throw line here for 2. 8th-teamer on the Roadrunners. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. You're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. Nazareth 54, Central 17. Listening to high school girls basketball in the 3A state semifinal on Max 96.7.
Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to PutkerConstruction.com.
It's Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer here for you from Illinois State University on the campus of Illinois State University. Redbird Arena is where we are. My father, Greg Meyer, on the stats as well. 4:49 to play in the fourth quarter. The last foul before the timeout was on Alyssa Geary. That's her third foul. It's the 9th team foul on Nazareth. And at the line, Faye Meisner for a couple of free throws. 2 of them to be exact, as Meisner at the line. Free throw number 1 on the way. Good. Abby Horseman getting ready to check back in for the Lady Cougars with 4:49 to go here in the fourth quarter. For Carson Newkirk. Second Meisner free throw on the way, good as well, and it's 54-19. Front court, Martinucci with it. Left side of the floor, that's DeCesar who just checked in. Back in, number 23. It's Collada now right side of the floor for Nazareth. Collada crossover dribble, driving it, moving it left side of the floor for DeCesar. Now Geary, double team, throws it back to the left corner for Collada. Now it's Martinucci, lob pass inside to Geary, was stolen away by Horseman. Horseman then stops just in front of half court, spins it back for Wesselman. Throwing right wing, Meisner. Meisner drives it, right elbow 2, is in for 2 for Faye Meisner. 54-21, Lady Cougars trailing on your Honest Water scoreboard, and in the front court, Martinucci with it. Geary trailing to play with the ball fake. Left side, DeCesar now. DeCesar right wing, Stritzel. Stritzel drives back for Geary, right elbow. She'll step back, take a 2. That one's short, no good there. Rebound taken in by Horseman. Meisner front court. Uses the ball screen and drives it and tries to kick it to the right corner for Fairman. Last touch down by Stritzel with 3:33 to go here in the fourth period of play. Rodriguez back on, and Francesca Metz and Stritzel and Alyssa Geary's afternoon will be done. Here we already see Marissa Metz getting ice on the knees. Wesselman. Lob, Klosterman, right block, ball fake. Another ball fake, puts up off the window, no good. Rebound taken in by Horseman, and then she had it knocked out of her hands into the hands of Rodriguez. Rodriguez dribbling with it. Moves it for Collada now for Martinucci. He'll bring it across. Martinucci driving it. Had it knocked out of her hands, and a foul. And Lady Cougars going to make a line change. Mia Weems, Ashton Hari, Emma Weiss, Madeline Ferrone, Cassidy Kretschmer all on for the Lady Cougars. Trying to see here, actually, they're going to call at the line to be Martinucci. Not sure who they gave that last foul to. First one on the way for Martinucci, good. 1-1. Nazareth's got a couple of subs at the desk. Julia Olander on She'll come on for Collada. 3:11 to play here in the fourth quarter. Free throw number 2 for Martinucci is good as well, and she'll check out, and on for the first time, number 40, that's Maggie O'Neill for Nazareth. Weiss into the front court for the Lady Cougars. Right wing. Mia Weems in the corner. And holding on the cut. Weiss will go to the free throw line. Weiss at the line here. Fouls on 22, Layla Rodriguez. At the line, Weiss. Free throw number 1 on the way for Emma. No good. Second Emma Weiss free throw. On the way. No good there. Misses both. Rebound chased into the corner by Weiss. And trying to lob it inside to Ashton Hart, or to Kretschmer. Sorry, check that. Stolen away. Front court, Rodriguez. Driving it down the lane. Baseline shot on the way is good for 2 for Maggie O'Neill. With 2:35 to go here. 58-21, Weiss. Handoff right wing for Weems. Weems drives it inside, flips one up, no good with 2:27 to play here in the fourth quarter, and Weems will go to the free throw line. That was on Olander. It's her first. Weems at the foul line. First one on the way for Mia. Good. And into the game for Nazareth, 34. Ashley Gambale on. Second, Mia Weems free throw on the way is no good. Rebound tipped, and tipped again into the hands of Ashton Hari. Left corner, Madeline Frone will tee up a 3. That one short, no good. Weems with the offensive rebound. Her shot tipped up off the window is good for 2 for Mia Weems, and a foul, and Weems will go to the free throw line. (58-24) with 2:17 to play in the fourth. Into the game for Nazareth. Number 21, that's Sarah Theodora, a 6-foot sophomore. Second free throw for the +1 for Weems on the way. No good. Rebound, Ashton Hari. Hari dribbles it out. Picks up left wing, bouncing for Weiss. 2:10 to go. Emma looking over the defense. Up to the point. Steps back, throws it inside to Kretschmer. Backs her way inside. Kretschmer then bouncing it into the middle of the Weems. Is deflected around. Ends up in the hands of Weiss. She thought about a foul line too. Didn't take it. Now Ashton Hari on the right wing. Now Weiss. Zally Hammond and Taylor Pavich ready to check in. We got a whistle and an illegal screen on Fairman, or on Frone. Check that. Lady Cougars turn it over. So Frone picks up her first with 1:49 to play here in the fourth period. Front court will be Olander with it. 5'3" sophomore, number 3 for Nazareth. Left side of the floor with a touch there is Gamboa. Now O'Neill driving it against Pavich. Into the left corner, Gamboa skips it up top. It is Theodoro, and then her pass is right through the hands and out of bounds. Intended for Gamboa in the left corner. So the ball back over to the Lady Cougars with 1:28 to go here in the fourth quarter. 58-24, Lady Cougars trail. Weiss. Right through the hands of Pavich, and the Lady Cougars turn it right back over. And Sarah Brognall on for Nazareth for Olander. 1:15 to play here in the fourth quarter of the Spectrum Business postgame coming up. Carlisle Union Banner presents our next couple of broadcasts. Right corner, O'Neal drives it. Had it ripped out of her hands by Weiss. And a held ball. Lady Cougars will get the basketball. Weiss to bring it up. Lady Cougars showing 58-24 on your Honest Water scoreboard with 55 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. Hammond right wing. Lob. Pavic inside. Deflected from behind. And Pavic will go to the free throw line here. Try to get her name in the book. Fouls on 40, Maggie O'Neal. Pavic at the free throw line here for the Lady Cougars. First one on the way. Too strong, no good. (58-24) Lady Cougars trail. Second free throw on the way for Pavic is good. 1 out of 2. Getting it into the middle for Brugnali. Now they move it. Head fake there and for Theodoro. Right wing. Left side of the floor with a touch. Now it's Gamboa. Now she'll drive it around Hammond and goes inside, and she lost it out of bounds. The ball goes over to the Lady Cougars with 30 seconds to play here in the fourth. 58-25. Lady Cougars lead. Weiss in the front court with it. Right wing for Hammond. Right corner, Kretschmer. Skips, top of the key for Weiss. Ball fake and a fire from 3. That one short, no good. Kretschmer tried to save it from going out of bounds. The ball goes over to Nazareth. And with 13 seconds here, final score on your Honest Water scoreboard here is going to be Nazareth 58. Central Lady Cougars 25. They'll just dribble out the time here with 3 seconds left on the board. That is going to be your final. Lady Cougars 58-25. They fall here in the state semifinal game here this afternoon. We'll take a break. We'll have the postgame, Spectrum Business postgame up and coming, listening to high school girls basketball on Max 96.7.
This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 was brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Antone's Concessions Catering and Bakery, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya's Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, the Emeen Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, BeckerJewelers.com.
What is one of the first things people notice about you? You guessed it, it's your teeth. Let Dr. Trong, Dr. Erickson, or Dr. Hilsman at Breeze or Trenton Dental Group give you a smile you can be proud of. Since 1995, Breeze and Trenton Dental Group has served the community with a family-friendly setting. Breeze and Trenton Dental Group is also your Invisalign provider. They offer cosmetic treatments to improve your smile, as well as tooth implants. Schedule your appointment today in Breeze at 526-4233 or Trenton at 224-7129.
You love your home, but over time, you can get a little tired of it. It really doesn't take much, however, to freshen your home's look, especially when you get help from Home Fashions in Carlisle. Update floors with brand names like Shaw, Mohawk, Mannington, and Armstrong. Home Fashions also offers cabinets, countertops, Hunter Douglas window treatments, furniture, and more. Check out more at homefashions-inc.com, turning your space into elegance and grace. Home Fashions in Carlisle.
Start saving on your heating bills today with a 7 Series or 5 Series water furnace from Tunya Service Company. The 7 Series water furnace is the world's most efficient geothermal system. In addition to big savings on your heating costs, the 7 Series and the 5 Series water furnace carries a 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a free estimate and the world's most experienced geothermal team, call Tunya Service Company in Damiansville today, 248-5130.
Need insurance? Insurance you can really count on? If so, turn to Dan Imming at Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Dan and his staff will provide you with the insurance coverage and service you deserve. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or commercial, your choices aren't limited either. Imming Insurance Agency represents many outstanding companies, so get covered by the best. Call Imming Insurance Agency at 594-4536 or stop by 589 9th Street in Carlisle. Imming Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Clinton County sports. Tony's Hardware and Rental in Albers has everything a do-it-yourselfer or contractor would need for a project. Along with a full line of hardware, Tony's has an expansive rental department too. Check out the expanded Milwaukee Tool Department, now featuring over 400 square feet of power tools and accessories. While some might say Tenya's, it's Tony's Hardware and Rental in Albers. Find them on Facebook and at Tony'sHardware.com. That's TONNIES Hardware.com.
Working farms are busy all year long, so depend on Jansen Farm Equipment to keep your equipment running strong. With a parts store and service department, Jansen Farm Equipment has a team of professionals that you can count on. Jansen Farm Equipment carries AGCO, New Idea, Gleaner, White, and Massey Ferguson. Jansen Farm Equipment, 18222 State Route 127. Shop online at jansenfarm.com or call 594-2962. It's time to get away with Easy End Travel's Big Winter Sale. Find great deals now that'll put a beach within your reach. How about Cancun or Riviera Maya? Maybe Punta Cana or Jamaica? Easy End Travel has tons of options. Call Darlene or Heather and find out. 526-2201. Remember, the internet's for looking, your travel agent's for booking. And it's easy with Easy End Travel in Breeze.
You're on Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. Central Lady Cougars fall here by a final score of 58-25 on your Honest Water scoreboard. They trailed 14-8 after one quarter, 31-10 at the half, 44-17 after three quarters, and 58-25 is your final. Take a look here at the final stats in this one. The Central Lady Cougars are 8 of 41 from two-point field goal range, good for 20%. 0 of 3 from three for no percentage. 8 of 44 overall from the field for 18%, 9 of 16 at the foul line for 56% with 20 rebounds and 21 turnovers. Nazareth was 12 of 22 from two-point field goal range, good for 55%, 7 of 14 from three for 50%, 19 of 36 overall from the field for 53%, 13 of 17 at the foul line for 76%, 18 rebounds, 13 turnovers in this one for Nazareth. Box score breakdown in this one. The Roadrunners from Nazareth Academy was led in scoring by Annie Stritzel. She had a total of 29 points here this afternoon. Stritzel hit 3 of 4 from behind the arc, and then on top of that hit 6 of 11 inside the arc, totaling her 9 out of 15 overall from the field. She also had 8 of 9 free throws for her 29 points. 15 points for Alyssa Geary and 4 rebounds. 7 points for Giovanna Martinucci. She had 7 points and a team-high 6 rebounds for Nazareth. 5 points for Marissa Metz, and then 2 points for Maggie O'Neill. Central Lady Cougars were led in scoring by Faye Meisner. She had 13 points. Faye was 4 of 18 from the field and hit 5 of 7 at the foul line for her 13 points. And you go all the way down to Carson Newkirk. She had 4 points and a team-high 8 rebounds. 3 points for Mia Weems off the bench. 2 points apiece for Alexis Klosterman and Olivia Westman, and then 1 point for Taylor Povich to round out the scoring here this afternoon for the Lady Cougars. Lady Cougars will be in action tomorrow afternoon at 11 o'clock. We'll have that game for you here on Max as well. Lady Cougars falling 58-25. We'll have that game for you tomorrow. Don't forget to tune in to Moose, Lloyd, and Rip Nottmeyer tonight for sectional championship basketball featuring the Westland Warriors and the Pinckneyville Panthers. That game will be scheduled to start around 7 o'clock. Those guys will be scheduled at the air around 6:40, I do believe. That'll be coming up tonight. Those are our next couple of broadcasts brought to you by the Carlisle Union Banner. That's going to do things here for us this afternoon from Redbird Arena. Your final score here this afternoon is the Central Lady Cougars falling to Nazareth Christian Academy 58-25 for my stats guy, Greg Meyer. For the guy taking care of us back at WCXO Studios, Chris Streetman, I'm Greg Meyer saying so long from Redbird Arena.
This broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7 and everywhere at WCXO967.com was a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. This broadcast was a presentation of WCXO Sports.